Saraba, wake up, Saraba, wake up, Saraba, wake up. Get up and walk, walk, get up and walk, walk, get up and walk, walk. Saraba, wake up, Saraba, wake up, Saraba, wake up, Saraba, wake up. Get up and walk, 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 get up and walk, walk, get up and walk, 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 get up and walk, walk. You're standing across the street while everything is passing you by. How long will you stay asleep? Yeah, yeah. Wake up and open your eye. Saraba, wake up, Saraba, wake up, Saraba, wake up, Saraba, wake up. They say good things come to those who wait, but sometimes you got to get up and go for it. Hesitation will make you be late. If you believe in yourself, life is great, great, great. Hey, Saraba, wake up, Saraba, wake up, Saraba, wake up, Saraba, wake up. Huh. Get up and walk, 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 get up and walk, walk, get up and walk, 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 get up and walk, walk, get up and walk, 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 get up and walk, walk, get up and walk, 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 get up and walk, walk. You're standing across the street while everything is passing you by. How long will you stay asleep? Yeah, yeah. Wake up and open your eyes. Saraba, wake up, Saraba, wake up, Saraba, wake up, Saraba, wake up. Get up and walk, 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 get up and walk, walk, get up and walk, 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 get up and walk, walk, get up and walk, 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 get up and walk, walk, get up and walk, 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 get up and walk, walk. When are you gonna realize that we're losing the race of progress? I see no one will hand you the prize. Let your ultimate goal be success and happiness. Saraba, wake up, Saraba, wake up, Saraba, wake up, Saraba, wake up. Get up and walk, 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 get up and walk, walk, get up and walk, 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 get up and walk, walk. Saraba, wake up, Saraba, wake up, Saraba, wake up, Saraba, wake up. Get up and walk, 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 get up and walk, walk, get up and walk, 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 get up and walk. Ah.
And welcome back, of course. That was just a tease as to what you can expect this weekend at the second annual Maaga Season Bash. That was Supa G, of course, and he's coming over to join me on set as we find out more about this upcoming show. And we have with me, we have Cyril Garcia, who is the founder and marketing director of UBAFU Entertainment. We have DJ Shaquille Martinez and, of course, Supa G himself. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, good morning.
And it's great to have, don't think I missed that. We'll get, or open your eyes in there just now. We'll have to play that each morning. But it's so great to have you here. And we got to talk about this. Well, Maaga Season Bash.
Right.
So when people hear Maaga Season, they rock.
Exactly.
So how they going to a bash?
Yeah, well, last year we started the Maaga Season Bash. And, the main sponsor for this event is Pepsi.
Yes.
So we coined it the Pepsi Maaga Season Bash. It started out of something spontaneous, something small actually. Supa G was part of the genesis of what we now call the Maaga Season Bash. Like you said, we spent on Christmas, New Year, so everybody broke, right? We put heads together and said, what if there's a season for almost, there are so many seasons in Belize, so why not celebrate the Maaga season?
All right, but how does one afford to go to a Maaga Season Bash?
Well, it's simple, and that's how I should have started it.
Yeah.
It's all free.
I'm trying to get there. That's the biggest thing you need to tell the Belizeans, it's free.
It's free. So, and before we continue, I want to appeal to the audience that we're monitoring the weather. You could keep track if we're going to postpone. Go to the page UBAFU Entertainment, and right there you will get the updates. Right, so.
Well, I hope it clears up for the weekend.
Yeah,
so.
I'm optimistic. I think it will clear up.
And Supa G, tell me, what happened last year, January, for you to say, you know what, people need a good party in January?
Yes. Around the same, good morning.
Yeah.
Around the same time, I was asked by Pepsi to do their commercial. So while in the meeting, the Maaga season came up, and they wanted to do it completely free for the public. You know, it's like a giving back, because things get dread after you spend for Christmas. So myself and Cyril were at the meeting, and when they brought it up, well, Cyril just take off with it and say, yeah, you know, here, put in the work and get it done. So we did the first one in Dangriga, January last year, 29th, I think, around that time. So, you know, between UBAFU and Pepsi, we decided that we will try to do this every year, you know, to give back to the community. So we're moving it different town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this year it is in Cayo.
Cayo, that's right.
And they love the punta music. Well,
Oh,
they
yeah.
love any kind of party in general, right? So this lineup, I've been looking at it, and when we get it up, I think people will realize there is something for everybody.
Definitely.
How did you guys get all the artists on board to collaborate for this event?
Part of it is part of the initiatives that we work on at UBAFU Entertainment is to help businesses and artists build their brand. So it becomes affordable when everybody agree. You know, it's beneficial for everyone. You know, so yeah, that's how we come up with the lineup. We meet, we talk about, okay, let's get the best of the best, and also let's try to give opportunities to those who don't get the opportunity every day to hit a main stage or, you know, to be performing at a huge event. So yeah.
So you have some of the up and coming, and you have
Definitely.
the established, of course.
Yeah.
And what was the experience like last year in Dangriga?
Man, it was amazing. We had the original Punta Rebels
I remember.
as the closing act. Myself, Reckless, we had Sea Wheels performing. Man, it was, the first one was so huge. So we expect this second one even bigger.
Yeah, it was well received, and I have to add that we're going to Cayo, but we're inviting everyone, everybody. You know, it's just like last year in Dangriga, people from Orange Walk, from Belize City, so we had a crowd in Dangriga for the Maaga season bash.
Cayo's in the middle, so it's easier for all of them.
Right, exactly.
And it's going to be at the Victor Galvez Stadium.
That's right, from 4 p.m. to 4 a.m.
That requires a lot of energy, right? So we're going to have some drinks there to be able to keep you going.
Of course.
You also have an interesting raffle. It is a Pepsi event, so tell us about the raffle.
Yeah, you bring along a bottle of Pepsi, and you enter to win $1,000. It's that simple. You walk in free. If you don't want to join the raffle, you
But
just
why
walk
wouldn't
in.
you try to win $1,000?
Exactly, exactly.
How many Pepsi do you bring, Supa?
Bring like 10, at least a 10 on it.
All right, so DJ Shaquille, of course, you are included in the lineup. You were working here with Supa. Tell us a bit about what you're bringing to the event.
Well, actually, I met Cyril at the first event at the hotel when he first did the Maaga season bash in Dangriga. I was like, we never know each other that well. So actually, when I met up with Cyril at the hotel, we went up talking and he get to know me. He never saw me perform yet. So I invited him to one of my events in Dangriga at Wynot Island, where he saw me perform. So it was crazy, and he said, next year, I need you on the show next year. So it's a pleasure now to be going to San Ignacio, where I actually started my music career in San Ignacio, which I used to DJ at several clubs down there, and now I'm back home in Hopkins, and now I'm in part of Supa G team, traveling all around the country and all around the world. And UBAFU Entertainment also is there for me throughout my music career. It's a pleasure working with Pepsi this year, and I can't wait to reach in Cayo.
So what about DJ Shaquille made you want to get him on board? Because they have the same last name?
Definitely. We are family. We actually.
Two reasons he had my cousin.
That Belize, you
And
know that.
also his energy and his drive.
Yeah.
And you know, like, you get old line at the business, your energy start drop a little bit. So I knew that I had to keep my game up and add something else to my entertainment on the stage. And especially with this new type of music that we're doing. I wanted to mention that. We have a new genre of music. We won't mention the name of it yet, but definitely the party in CNY Danile, the song that I just did, Saraba, Addicted, is not a punta, it's not a soca, it's not dancehall, it's a fusion of
It's just a something in between.
Yes. So I knew I needed that extra boost, that extra energy on the stage. So I said, man, who better than forget DJ Bass, the energy god.
So wait, so tell me about this. If you won't dance the punta, and I don't know if you're the broke anything on stage if the dance hall.
No,
So how we gonna dance it?
Yes, the beauty of it is that if you only could dance cumbia, you could dance it.
Okay.
If you only could dance soca, anything you could dance it.
Okay.
If you dance in
That's
techno
perfect music for me, you know?
Yes. So the song, the music designed for everybody, no matter what part of the world you come from.
Yeah. And so tell us when we're going to be, are you going to be playing this kind of music on the stage?
Yes, I'll be performing a few of them.
Well, we saw one already and we're getting more
Yes,
of a
I'm
taste
gonna see
later.
one more.
Okay, good. So I want to go back to the idea of putting together a free concert. And I think Belizeans love our Belizean artists. And I know we always speak about how we need them to come out and show support. And some artists, like you, Supa, naturally attract people. But this is also a great idea for other people to get some exposure as well. How did you select your up-and-coming artists that would be featured?
Being in the entertainment industry, I've been fortunate to spend time around great people like Super G. I've been learning a lot musical-wise from Super G. So I also keep my eyes out there as to what's happening, who's bringing out what. And I think I want to go back. A lot of people know me through my online magazine called Belize in America. So I travel between, to the different states and back and forth to Belize and America. And I build a network. So I happen to meet a lot of people along the way. I see new talents and I'm like, I need to show this, or we need to show this to Belize or the diaspora. So that's how it worked. About 3 years ago, for example, the Mayan Parandero, I'm not sure if you're familiar with him, but Maya, 100% Maya, he sings Garifuna.
Yeah.
I saw him in Hopkins, I believe in 2016. We talked, we collaborated, and fast forward a year later, he was invited to perform at one of the biggest events in Los Angeles, the Belize Cultural Foundation event. Yeah, so that's how the artists are selected, the major artists, the ones that are just coming up. Yeah.
And what's the reception like when you bring, if you bring an established name into the diaspora, they know them, they've missed them, they've been following. When you introduce new artists, what's the reception like? How do you handle that promotion?
It varies. You could have an upcoming artist collaborate with somebody like Super G, which that's something taking place at the very moment. So you will see new content coming out from Super G, from other major artists with upcoming artists as well. The reception has been great. It has been great. Again, it's beneficial for everybody. That's always the key goal, so to speak.
All right. And talk to us a bit about working with a corporate sponsor. We do have a couple of free shows that I know that they do at the park sometimes here in Belize City, but you guys get to take it into other municipalities at this point. Was this an idea driven by Pepsi? How did we first get the concept of doing a free Maaga season concert?
It's a collaborative effort. Yeah. It's minds coming together, and we listen, we take ideas, we go and we chew on them and then come back again. So it's a team effort, it's a collaborative effort. I can't take 100% credit or give, that's how it came about.
And what can people expect on stage this weekend? Tell us. Let's go start with you, DJ Boss.
Well,
He has the slyest smile, like you have no idea.
well, like I said, Cayo is actually one of my second hometown that I really love so much. So like going back there now, on a bigger platform. So it's just gonna be crazy. Worse when me and Super G perform, it's gonna be like an international. I told him when we went to Mexico last week, I told him, Super, when we get to Belize and we go to San Ignacio, we're gonna give them an international show just like we do all the time. So I can't wait to reach in Cayo. Cayo, wanna get ready. Make sure to bring out on a wash rag. In fact, bring the towel better. Because it's gonna be a lot of energy. Trust me, it's gonna be a full packed event. I can't wait.
Yeah. And from you, Supa?
Man, usual. That Super G vibe. Hits after hits, of course. And also, we're ready because we did a rehearsal. The band backing us up is Sweet Pain Band. We already rehearsed and sounding good. We just look forward to it. I just can't wait for Saturday. I'm ready.
So you're fresh back from Mexico, you're saying?
Yes.
You know, can I tell you, I love when I go to Chatham and I hear your music playing on their party bus.
Yes, yes.
They love you there. Yeah. How have they been receiving some of the new music that you're bringing out?
The new music, it's building up like Party and Scene.
Yeah.
They love the Spanish version
Yeah.
because I did a remix of it. The Wadanele just starting to pick up steam. Most of these places are like the older songs are
The bigger ones.
Probably like next 2-3 years, then Party and Scene just for the kick up like that. So, but I love the reception. I love the energy, the support of the people. Like I always tell Belizeans when I go across there, and you hear them play Belizean music, like you hear more Belizean Punta Rock than anything else, especially like when you walk on the street, and that's a good feeling that all of we should be proud of that because you're playing Belizean music.
I feel proud when I hear it, but of course there you're super head, no?
Yeah, but already, I correct me, I tell you, it's not hey, it's Super G. So when you promote advertisement, it's Super G. You put the G.
I was only kidding, but we're really proud of how you've been able to ensure that you stay relevant outside of Belize as well, and that's just a great accomplishment. Let's talk about the rest of the lineup for Saturday night.
Yeah, before we get into the lineup, I have to kind of rewind a bit and add that a major part of the Pepsi Maaga Season Bash is to also cater for the children, the youths as well. So starting 4 o'clock sharp, we will have a basketball marathon.
Excellent.
Yeah, there will be prizes as well for adult and under 20. Okay. Also, we're coming up with games, activities that will keep the kids active, while they're enjoying the moment as well, and parents will be there, just enjoying. So that's a major part of it.
That's why it starts at 4 in the evening.
That's why it starts
so the kids
at
can
4.
get some fun into.
Exactly. While we get carried away with the entertainment, and it's easy to do that, but I want to make sure I mention that. So yeah, we have Gil Harry 7, 4 bands. We have 4 bands, and if I could call clearly, we have at least 12 individuals.
Youth Connection.
Yeah, we have it on the screen. Coconut Boy. Is this live on the screen, or should I just call them out?
Yeah, we can put it up.
Yeah, so this is the lineup: 4 bands and all the other individual artists. TR Shine, Unlimited. Yes, that I wanna mention. Depot. I think he's
been on the show.
Yeah, he's been on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're doing it for the first time, a live skit on stage.
Okay.
So I've been communicating with him, trying to organize something very interesting everybody could appreciate and enjoy.
Well, people love drama in Belize, I could tell you that much. So he is definitely going to entertain that crowd there. All right, so it starts at 4 p.m. on Saturday, Victor Galvez Stadium, until 4 a.m.
Until 4 a.m.
Entrance is free.
That's
but
right.
if you want to win $1,000, you bring a Pepsi.
You bring a bottle of Pepsi.
All right, and that's one entry.
One entry.
One bottle per person.
1 bottle per person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can't bring you 10.
So I can bring 10?
1 bottle per person.
You bring 10 people and make them all bring one.
Right, exactly.
There are ways
better.
around this.
That's better.
So Listen, I think people are ready to dance in the rain, but I understand the technical side of things.
Of course.
What happens if it's a rainy day tomorrow? You just check out online, as you were saying?
Yeah, you could keep track of what's going to happen. Go online on our Facebook page at UBAFU Entertainment. We will be posting updates, new videos as well. So, yeah, go like our page, UBAFU Entertainment.
I am sure everything will align so everybody can have a great time at the Pepsi Maaga Season Bash. So we're going to close off with 2 more songs, right?
Yes, sure.
Tell us what's coming up.
Performing a new song called Addicted. It's more like catering for the Valentine's weekend. And definitely we have to close off with a very important song, Wadanile.
Yes.
Right now we're going to do Addicted.
All right. So we're going to have Supa set up for his closing performance for the segment. And we want to remind you, of course, it's up on the screen. It is a free concert, the 2nd annual Pepsi Maaga Season Bash. So don't worry about having to pay for a ticket. Just worry about getting there and having a great time. It starts at 4 p.m. There are activities for the kids, and then you move into all-night dancing with that lineup there. Of course, something for everyone. But we're going to leave now with Supa G doing 2 songs, Addicted and, of course, the very popular Wadanile.
Nothing me no lucky. Everything you have to feed the machine. Girl addicted to my love. Hey. When she stepped through the door, no turning back. She kept begging for more, but she never had. She's not asking for anything impossible. Her request is simple. All she needs is someone that will treat her like a lady. That's why she says she never gonna leave me. The girl addicted. The girl addicted to my love. The girl addicted. The girl addicted to me. The girl addicted. The girl addicted to my love. The girl addicted. The girl addicted to me. She like my knocky. Everything me sing it loud. Danile, 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 Danile. Yo, salute to those before me who paved the way. I heard about that high price that you all had to pay. I wanna walk in your footsteps, but in my own shoe. I got me size 12 and I got some walking to do. We're gonna rise up no matter what them say. The storm is over, it's a brand new day. Me no born with the gold spoon in a me mouth. Thank God, that's how me sing it loud. Danile, 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 Danile. Hey, Wandile, 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 hey, Danile, 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 Danile. Hey, Wandile, 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 hey, Danile, 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 Danile. Na 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 Wandile, Danile. Yo yo yo.